Hey y'all, welcome to Elemental Podcast. I'm your host On.
I'm your host, Wendy.
We back for episode 3.
This time, we about to dive into something that we've been waiting for a really long time.
We about to dig into Utopia, man.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott new release, Utopia, man. It's laced with great music, in my opinion, personally. All the features to me are perfectly fitting. The sound, the cohesiveness of the album is perfectly fitting. It's Travis and Travis like element, man. I love this album.
Yeah, man. Travis got a great list of features, great list of producers, a lot of great samples on this album, and we're about to dive all of that.
Yeah, so y'all know, just a quick reminder, y'all know what we do on Elemental Podcast. We talk about the samples from the older generation of music. We talk about how the samples are being used in the new music amongst new artists, and we talk about the greatness of both eras. And we just like to give props and discuss and let everybody know about all the elements in music, man. So here we are on episode 3 with Elemental Podcast, man.
Without further ado, we're about to dive into that intro track, Hyena.
Let's go.
The situation we are in at this time, neither a good one, nor is it someone blessed. It can change, it can stay the same. I can say, I can make my claim. Hell, hell, hell.
Yeah. Okay, this shit is out of control. I'm driving through hell and I done brought snow. It's shining in here and I done brought glow. I hear the sirens right out the chateau. Run me the info. Tryna hear what you did, now how you came close. Cause I get bobblehead like I done made pro. I made Italian bread like I done made dough. I be all around the map. Write a show by myself like I'm Chelsea Handler. Or write a series by my bitches like I'm Kelsey Grammer. Nickname the Jet Jayhawk cause it's out of Kansas. You know it's Spalding in my talk, I'm in my Esperanza. You know it's lemon water while we gotta fill the stands up with slaps in the anthems.
Man, that is one hell of an intro.
Man, you just read my mind. Like, as far as, I think Trav good for that, though. You know what I'm saying? I think he's excellent at that. But that opening to that album, man, like, we about to show where the samples come from. And
Yeah.
But it's just the elements that he used in that. Like, yeah, that's fire. But Trav energy on intros is, like, almost a one-on-one. Like, he up there, like, Meek Mill, he has great intros on albums, too. You know what I'm saying? But I put Travis, like, right up there. Like, his intros to his albums are always fire.
All right, so the first sample off Hyena is called Proclamation by Gentle Giant.
You may not have all you want, all you need, all that you've had has been due to my hand. It can change, it can stay the same. Who can say, who can make their claim?
All right, so Proclamation comes from 1974. You can hear those vocals and how Travis and them, they upplay that.
My constant thing, bro, with this podcast and what we do is not just, like, finding the songs, but, like, finding the song within the song. Like, you know how we was talking when we first seen that and we heard that? Like, that. Now, like, I'm like, damn. Like, yeah, the wizardry to that
man,
is crazy.
It's really an art.
Yeah, for
and
real.
it's crazy because this Gentle Giant Proclamation, it just blends right in with the other song that goes into the sample. You're going to hear right off the rip. We got Cigarettes or Cigarettes by Michelle Corin.
Cigarette sur cigarette, j'écoute mon ennui. Verre après verre, ma tête
track's diving a little bit further back, 1969, but you can hear right off the rip that beat that they looped over. Same thing, they just stitched them together, turned it up,
Man,
killed it.
listen, that track is fire. When I found that track and seen the other one, like,
How they meshed together.
but the crazy shit is Travis produced this track.
Travis produced a whole lot of tracks on
Yeah,
this
no
album,
doubt.
bro. He
but,
helped a lot.
But this one, like, I think we don't give Trav enough props as a producer.
yeah.
Because if you go down his album and his own albums, album credits, and other things that he touched on production-wise, Trav production credits in his albums
He's
production-wise
mad involved with it.
are right
I
up there
respect
with
that.
some of the best, if we being honest. Like,
For
'cause
sure.
this Hyena track is crazy, especially with the samples that he uses. Fire.
All right, last song that we got sampled from this song is Funky President by James Brown. Now, James Brown, that's like one of the legends of hip-hop sampling. Over 8,000 samples to his name.
If you a real hip hop head, like you hear this sample, you should know. Like you should know where this sample exists from. It's probably like the most used break beat ever in hip hop history.
Yeah, it was mad familiar.
And if it's not, it's right up there with the one that is. That's for sure. I put money on that. Like,
Funky down. Nasty.
Hey, listen to the man.
Rap Godfather.
Hey there.
Cold-blooded. People, we gotta get over before we go under. Down, Lord. People, we gotta get over before we go under. Hey, country, you didn't say what you meant. You just changed a brand new funky president.
Man, they call him the Godfather of Soul for what?
man,
For that?
you ever seen this movie with Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P.?
No, which movie?
He has a biography, biopic with Chadwick Boseman playing him. God bless his soul. Facts.
I don't know what's it called.
Don't quote me on that, but I know that it's definitely Chadwick Boseman that plays him in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a movie that's out, but it should be on Netflix or something like that. You should watch it. Just
Word, I have to tap into that.
yeah, like, but James Brown's, you know me, I was conflicted because I really wanted to do James Brown this week, but
Yeah, we got to tap into that, though.
yeah, but like I just feel like he deserves a whole episode.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like I feel like a person with that much influence on hip hop, soul music, rock, and all the other forms of music, we can't do James a disservice by limiting him or grouping him with something else. So that's going to be one of our near future episodes. But for Trav to embody what was the German dude, Michelle Corrigan.
Michelle Corrigan, I'm not sure how you say it.
Yeah, what was the first one? Just like the chant from that. We don't even know where
Yeah.
the fuck that came from. And then you get James Brown. So it just shows you the level of artistry. That's just track one. The level of artistry that Travis is showing us. Like, he's just not rapping over these tracks. He's going to find this greatness and mesh it all together, layer it all together to make heat for a fire-ass intro. So that's dope.
All right, so the next track we're getting into is the second track, Thank God. You got the intro from Sway Lee. You got the Kanye production on it. You can hear it off the rip.
Man, shout out to Yeezy. Shout
You
out
can hear
to
a lot of that
Travis.
Yeezy throughout this album. Yeezy and Travis, they got a great sound together.
Yeah, Travis and Yeezy. They relatives. They're kids related and all that. So it's like a deeper bond with them. You know what I'm saying?
All right, track 2 is called Thank God. That one's got intro from Sway Lee. Got some production from the man himself, Kanye West.
Yeah, that song is wavy. I like it. I love that Stormy's on it.
Yeah, that little track, that little part where she hops in.
Yeah, and I think a lot of stuff Travis, he's talking on a lot of things that happened in the last few years, but to have his daughter at the end of that,
That's the type of thing you get where you can kind of like set your kids up with like
royalty checks.
Yeah, okay.
Publishing royalty, all that. Yeah, I think Nas was like one of the first ones he did that for his daughter Destiny on one of his albums. Had her talking and rapping, and he rapped about that. And it's like, a lot of us didn't even understand what he was saying back then, but that's fire that, a lot of artists do that. But yeah, I think, Travis and Kanye, they got mad chemistry. You know what I'm saying? They got family, kids related, all that. So, their chemistry is on a higher level.
Oh, for sure.
And both are like creative freaks. So, yeah.
both are legends in their making. And this track also has production credits from Alan Ritter, Boogs the Beast, Wonder Girl, and FNZ.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to that. It's a great track with Kanye and Travis. Teasel, Tyler, you know.
Yeah, that Tyler track last year, I kind of found him a little bit from Kenny Beats as well. Had that episode of The Cave they had together.
Yeah, facts.
He also had a feature on Paris, Texas album, just the one we were talking about last week.
Oh,
So
word, he's
we
on
did,
that
we
album?
did, we did talk about Teasel a little bit last week, I think. But
doubt.
we're gonna talk about this track real quick. His vocals, man, he killed this one.
No doubt. Shout out to Tizo and Travis on the production of this one too. Let's go.
Turn up. To the maker, vibrator, roof shaker, earthquaker, annihilator. Yeah. Baby, please get off the gram. I like you better in the stands. I upgrade my only fan. They do it, don't need a cam. This right here, my new modern jam. I'm on fire, the new Burning Man. She paid the view, that's a on demand. He gee man, brought him on for France. This shit punk, put it on the Bible. I like a bi girl on a bicycle. Then I bought a car, now she feeling entitled. My dick so hard, poking like the Eiffel. I just need the world, I ain't hard to please. Where I keep the knowledge, think I'm Socrates. I got him levitating way off the knees. The way I make it jump, I make it hard to breathe. It's like Annihilator, forever favor, true upgrader, you a shaker, club breaker. I know you lying outside waiting in the line, getting to one at a time. I know you lying outside waiting in the line, getting to one at a time.
Man, Teaser's vocals are crazy on that.
Yeah.
That synth came in on the drums though.
Facts. That was
That
great.
shit was hard too.
Yeah, all that was fire.
That's like a whole funky like.
I wonder if Mike Dean mixed that song. Sound like a Mike Dean mix on that.
I don't
joint.
think he had credits on that one, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that joint is fire. I like that joint. I like the range of what Travis is going in. You know what I mean? Travis is going in some real different pockets. Like, and I think the way music has been turned in the last couple of years, it's afforded these artists who are not in a box to be able to tap into different lanes and be great at them. So I could definitely see songs like this going further than, you know what I mean? Like, you know, where music is standing in hip hop further than where it's at right now for Travis for sure.
Yeah, I think Teaser's like a real unique artist, especially like you got to get like something funky like that for him to be able to fit on, because he's kind of got his own little style, I want to say.
Fourth song is My Eyes. Got a feature by Bon Iver, who we spoke on earlier in our first episode with Kendrick, man. Like I said, Bon Iver, they're everywhere within hip hop, especially with artists like Kanye, Travis, you know, Tyler, Kendrick, like all of those artists who dig real deep, you know what I mean? Like Bon Iver is like right there, so that's dope to see that. And we got Sanford, you know, you gotta get familiar with Sanford. He's very noticeable from Drake's Too Much song of Nothing Was the Same.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so we're gonna go to track 4, man. We're gonna go into My Eyes, man, with Travis Scott, Bon Iver, and Sanford. This is a dope ass song. I think the features are very fucking fire. You know how I feel about Bon Iver,
Yeah,
and
bro.
Sanford is one of the guys I listen to. You know what I mean? Drake had put me onto him. He was on the hook. Well, not even the hook. Drake sampled his song called Too Much and made it a song Too Much.
Yeah,
for
that
his own
song is
album.
crazy.
Yeah, so for that, you know, for Sanford to be getting out here more and more, you know what I mean? Because he's an artist out in Canada a lot of people don't know about. Some people do, but for him to be getting out here more and more is fire.
Hey, shout out my people from the 6, but let's tap into this My Eyes with Bon Iver on the intro.
Got you.
When I stay in your arms, to be there forever, to hold so hard to understand. You just left there to wake all the reality. I'm falling, but I'm not. But you take it.
my feet, stacks spreaded on my seat, 10,000 on my eyes, roly-poly on my wrist. Gotta make a flight, big day, slumming on FaceTime, 50K, wonder why I'm storming off, no race.
Emboldened by the bliss.
I was sworn in by a kiss. Life on the country cadence, no peacemaker, I sweep up cases. Going on a walk with a new suit on, a new suit Dimbo, take it that sauna, humidity.
That song almost gives me goosebumps.
That's one of my favorite tracks on that album. I love that joint. Like when I first heard that, that was one of the ones I first brought back. And now, like seeing the credits of it now, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Justin Vernon and Sanford on the song. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
also got production from Wheezy, Wonder Girl Again, Vegan, and Buddy Ross.
So that make that even. You know, you got Wonder Girl's fire. You need to dig into
She
her.
got a
catalog.
couple of tracks
Yeah.
on here as well.
Yeah, but nah, like her production stable is fire. Like, you know, we all know what Wheezy do, but that's a fire song right there. I like that joint.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see what samples was used in those songs.
Yeah, we're about to hit the Japanese house, the song Over There. It's actually just from earlier this year, so you must have, like, you know, just hopped on this, but it kind of just runs through the whole back of the song.
But it just show you how, like, in tune homie is, though. Like, homie's in tune to, like, just different sounds. I don't even know if it's called music because there's just so much sounds in Travis' music, yo. Like, that's just really crazy to me.
It's almost just like listen to the instrumental.
Trav just put his drums on
She doesn't stay around anymore, but she stops by from time to time. She keeps her coat on, there's not a lot to go on. She used to dote on me.
Man, I wonder how Travis found this.
I don't care. That's fucking simple. It's amazing. Like that.
Immaculate.
Like, you know what I've been doing since, like, we've been, like, recording and finding and doing our research on shit?
Just literally trying to tap into anything and everything.
I tap into any and everything, but I've been making a playlist of everything that we find from samples. So Elemental is going to have a playlist of all the samples that we have sampled. Because I'd be at home putting all these shits into a playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's so many different forms of music. It's soul music, it's rock, you know what I'm saying? It's jazz, it's everything that we've been embodying through the first few episodes. Like, it's really dope. Yeah.
Yeah, man, we love all kinds of music here.
But man, for him to find that, yeah. And you know, when we first bumped into it, I'm like, damn, what the fuck what do Trav be on to find this type of shit? Because that's just not normal. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
real, like, almost like, I don't even say underground is the right way. That video is on YouTube for a month with 11,000 views on it.
And that's one thing I noticed about Trav. As we went through the sample credits for this album, like where he found certain things, it's a certain cats like you couldn't even find on like Apple Music and Spotify and shit, but they're on YouTube.
Yeah, some of them are straight sample packs, like very like
Yeah.
obscure like sample packs you gotta find.
So if anything, that tells you how in tune Travis is to everything within the culture. He's not just looking at his level. He's looking at, let me see what the dudes that's trying to come up is doing. You know what I'm saying? And he's been finding gems from the ones that's on this album, fucking entire gems. So like Trav, those dudes that's been found on YouTube by Trav, you're like that's I gotta be a great feeling, a great look, because Trav is one of the biggest superstars in music. Fuck hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so after My Eyes, we go into a song called God's Country, and this is another really heavy like Kanye influence sounding track. Kanye actually doesn't have production credits on this one. He's got the writing credits.
Mhm.
Production goes to Rock 30, and it comes from a sample, actually a beat pack. It's called Des Wright's Must Be Leaving.
And I'm not familiar with Des Wright, but as I search Des Wright's name, everything that pop up on YouTube is like, you know, you pop in when people say make Des Wright type beats, Des Wright type samples. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So I know I got some research to do, so I'm about to dig into his stable of what he's been doing over there, because as soon as you go on YouTube and search his name, it's like people trying to be and emulate what he's doing already. So
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, that
facts.
sample, it's not very long. It's a quick little loop. All you got is the part from the song is that la 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 la,
yeah,
and then it's like almost the same thing, but with like a recorder. It sounds like, but
Yeah.
they definitely just took that la 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 and pitched with it and made it sound real good for that song.
All right, so we're gonna go into song number 6 off that Utopia album, man. Sirens, man, featuring Sway Lee, another one produced by Travis. for me personally, I'm loving Travis' production. Travis' production on this album is elite, in my opinion. For him to be doing his own tracks in the midst of trying to create a project that everybody's been waiting on for years, I believe Travis did an excellent fucking job production-wise.
Yeah, let's get into Sirens.
Every night I look up in the sky, and the stars are all there. But when I look for you, you're never there. It's horror. Are you out there? We have to spread out the word. I was too damn determined. Rap game it needed refurbish. I was up top with no service. Watches in art playing verses. They in the bushes, they lurking. Mike got a call to insurgents. She wanna fuck with a purpose. I gotta juggle my urges. Got a couple departments. Closet built like a department. Double a cup of the purpose. I give all of my sermons. Yeah, we still do things down to detail. Diva and a devil. Both them bad as EL. They get quiet when he yell. Case I lit my people. You locked in.
Man, Trav really did that.
Nah, that beat is crazy. That beat is fire. And he got Sway Lee on a couple times on this joint. So it's like Sway Lee done turned into like a great little hook man on songs.
Oh yeah,
like,
he's got
you
a
know what I'm
crazy
saying?
voice too.
And now, like he's one of those revered hookmen now, like in the industry. So that's dope to see.
I really like when this beat picks up, bro. It just makes you go like, ugh.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Travis beats have a lot of like bridging and like climax to it. Like they keep building. You know what I'm saying? What I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, very elaborate production.
Yeah, like you understand the mosh pits at his shows and shit. Like when you hear
Why they get so fucking crazy?
Facts, like because his music leads you to that. Like his shit is fire. Like Travis, when you just look at the artistry of what he's doing, it's fire. So like, for real.
All right, so the sample for Sirens comes to the song called Nunca Lo Olvido. I'm not sure. That's probably not how you say that. It's from a group called Amanaz.
I'm gonna say Nzanka Lewendo. I'm gonna try that name just for.
Those are both probably horrible. But let's do this sample real quick.
You can
You hear it already.
Yeah, right off bat.
Bro, that type of instrumental from the 70s, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's deep.
That little pluck in.
Yeah, he definitely did his thing right there.
The other sample that we got from Sirens is called Explorer Suite from New England. You can hear this one.
Yeah, it's
It's just like, you hear the way they mesh together?
Yeah, it's fire.
Crazy.
Yep.
Every night I look up in the sky, and the stars are all there. But when I look for you, you're never there. It's horror. Are you out there?
And then the end of Sirens has this little bit of monologue from Drake and this female, and they're talking about Utopia. It isn't supposed to be this perfect place.
Yeah.
This is just your hotel room.
Yeah, Drake and Trav.
But that's pretty perfect to me.
I just personally think if Drake and Trav ever did an album, it would stop the globe.
Oh my God, that would do
Yeah.
so stupid numbers, bro.
To me, that's the one collaboration album that hasn't happened. Like if it
That
happened,
needs to happen.
yeah, it'll shut some shit down. Like Drake, because Trav just has a great ear, but I never heard him and Drake on nothing whack together. Me
Nah,
personally.
Company?
Yeah, facts. But this next one, Meltdown.
Yeah, that's just like the lead up coming into Meltdown, because Meltdown's Drake's track.
Yeah.
There's some beef coming now.
Yeah, I can't really blame him. Him and Pusha T shit is really, personal jab wise. Like the songs and stuff they've been making about each other have been very personal jabs.
I want to say this song almost came out of nowhere though. Like, when was the last time they had any type of diss or beef?
I mean, but you gotta think some beef just never dies. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Yeah. So
He also disses Pharrell though, and that's kind of crazy. What did
mean-
Pharrell do?
I mean, you gotta think if somebody got beef with me, they'll probably have beef with you too. You my dog. That's what happens, man. You know.
Beef by association.
Basically, Pharrell caught a stray. You know what I'm saying? It happens.
Yeah, he's talking about the chains I bought from your boss and melted them down.
Yeah, that to me,
Crazy.
the shit talking levels on this verse by Drake.
Drake's always got some real like underlying shit talking going on.
So I need you to play the whole Drake verse on this joint, cause I think that's to me the song is fire, cause Trav, the transitions and the beats on that song is fire, but Drake went crazy. You know what I mean? Because when you first hear it, you didn't think he was just gonna get on no shit like that on Trav album. And mind you, Pharrell is on this album.
Yeah,
you
bro. Pharrell's got production credits near the end.
So this shit is crazy for Drizzy just but he's
Out of pocket, he don't care.
Yeah, I really think his next album he gonna go crazy just because it's been a lot of.
That's supposed to be coming out in like 2 weeks. He's saying.
Yeah, I hope so.
What's it called? Dogs Out or something like that? Something with the dogs.
Yeah, I can't. Something for my dogs. For my dogs.
For my dogs.
Yeah. So let's see what Drizzy talking about on here, man.
Meltdown.
Yeah. Tensions is definitely rising.
You heard him.
Teed up right now. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time, tea time, tea time. Tea time like I got a cup of this shit. Tea time like golf at 5:45. I love to fuck on a regular bitch. Famous hoes lame, but they stay on my dick. Heard your new joint is embarrassing shit. You talk to the cops on some therapist shit. You act like you love this American shit, but really the truth is you're scared of the six. Yeah, you're scared of the six. Yeah, you're scared of the six. Your bodyguard put in some work on the flute. Now you wanna go and inherit the shit. Don't talk to the boy about comparison shit, or come to the boy on some arrogant shit. The weapons we got is some terrorist shit. Like TV producers, we airing the shit. She asking for bread for her parents and shit. I told her I don't got no cash and she said she could wait on a rack on some Arabic shit. I pull out $1 million and stare at the shit. My dick just got hard cause a wire just hit. My schedule was out, come spin us for real. Man, fuck all that spinning the narrative shit. I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. Give a fuck about all of that heritage shit. Since V not around, the members done hung up the Louis. They not even wearing that shit. Don't come to the boy about repairing some shit. Don't come to the boy about sparing some shit. You lucky that Vogue was suing, cause I would've been with the Wassers in Paris and shit.
Drake did not have to do that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. If Drake just woke up and decided he never wanted to sing again and just strictly got into a rapping bag like that, like just braggadocious rap, I don't really think too many people could fuck with Drake. Like, cause Drake literally got the shit to back it up, but he's been him since he came in. Like, it wasn't a bunch of build-up when Drake dropped in 09. He dropped and he took off.
Yeah.
And he never got off the plane that he took off on.
He's still on top.
Yeah, and he's still rapping like he hungry. Like, Drake, I don't give a fuck. He could do any type of music, in my opinion. Like, I just know he's a multifaceted artist, but to hear him in this pocket right here, like, I hate that him and Pusha T be beefing because I love both of them, but at the same time, I don't think there's nothing wrong with competition in sports. You know what I mean? And rap is a sport.
No, not at all. I mean, you could tell when Drake's coming not to play around.
Yeah.
I mean, some of Drake's stuff, he comes out, he's got these albums, and it's just like, you're not feeling it. Like, Loverboy, I wasn't really feeling a whole lot of that.
And I feel that. But I feel like as Drake music, like, to me, a lot of Drake releases never really smack people when they first come out. I feel like his music,
That's fair.
His shit is timeless because they're a time stamp of a certain part of life for real. Like, you know what I mean? Drake shit really be a time stamp. You know what I mean? Time out, bro. Just yawned on camera. We got it.
You can be focusing on you.
Yeah.
The camera don't see me.
All right, cool. But yeah, Drizzy was less like, Drizzy is him, bro. I don't think we could ever, you know what I'm saying, take that from him. We got to put him up there. I probably won't say I think we got to put Drake right up there with the best of them at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He may
On
not
the spot.
Yeah, he may not be the best rapper like Jay, Hov, or even Pusha T. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might have to put words together, but like Drake put words together that match everything he doing, and that's really tough for a lot of people to compete with.
Yeah, that was Meltdown, bro. Shout out to the production team on there. We got Coleman, we got Benny X, we got Boy Wonder, we got Vinyls, and we got Tay Keith.
It's crazy because Boy Wonder from the Six too. So for him and Drizzy,
Shout out the Six.
him and Drizzy created some of the most fire Drake music ever together. Yeah, so Boy Wonder's fire. Shout out to him. Shout out to Drake. Or Drake dropped the fucking album. We waiting, fam.
Yeah, where Meltdown leads us over to our next song, Fiend. I feel like you can just hear Cardi coming from a mile away on this song.
Yeah, this is like a tailor-made Playboy Cardi track right here. You know what I'm saying?
You hear the ad-libs off the rip. He's just like,
And then I love how he gave, he always gives Shaq West his light. Like Travis always takes Shaq West with him. You know what I'm saying? And like I respect that for him being an artist of his, but it's like a lot of cats who have Travis fame. As an artist, they don't always take the other artists signed to them along with them for the ride all the time.
Yeah.
And he always got Shaq West with him on fucking platinum albums and platinum songs and projects and shit. Like, so shout out to Shaq West, Harlem, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I want to peep though, because I was reading the production credits and it was saying that Shaq West got his main verse cut from that song. Like, he did have a verse on there. He had a lot of ad libs, but his main verse got cut.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see if I can find that.
Yeah, that'd be fire. We find that Lost verse, because sometimes the Lost verses really be heat. You know what I mean? But in the process of editing and making songs and engineering songs and producing songs, like a lot of shit gets cut even when it's fire. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you get remixes and you get a lot of B-sides of fire songs too. You know
One of the real interesting parts of the song that stood out to me was how kind of Travis and Cardi almost like swap roles. Like, Cardi's got more like a deeper voice in his verse, and Travis kind of got like that high-pitched Cardi voice.
Yeah, I think that's part of the creation process, especially when you get two people like that. Like, Playboy Cardi is a great in his own lane, you know what I'm saying? And Travis is a great, and they lanes venture into each other's, but they're really not the same, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they did their thing on that.
Yeah, they fire.
We're gonna tap into this one real quick just to listen to it.
Go ahead.
This thing is crazy.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Dirty thing, man. I mean, the career's more at stake when you in your prime. Fuck that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
Man, Travis produced the shit out of that song.
Yeah, Travis tracks on this album is like, they perfectly fitting for his features too. That's the crazy shit. Like,
that's how you do it.
Yeah, but like that song right there, like I know when Trav go on tour or he do a show for this album.
That song, oh my God, bro, like that crowd's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, this is the one.
You
like,
thought Astro World was bad.
Yeah, we gotta make sure, like, you know what I'm saying. Yes.
He had a lot of production on that album.
Nah, his whole album is.
He's got like 5 songs or more, maybe 6 with the not production credits on it.
Yeah, facts. Yes, he like, but that one right there, yeah, that's gonna be. Nah, like that joint with him and Cardi, because they two fucking like pillars in that this rap shit right now where they at. So yeah, that's gonna be fire, for real.
Yeah, that song goes hard. Fiend after Fiend. Man, everybody get some chills. We got Queen B on this one. Del Resto.
Man.
Echoes.
Man, that joint there is like, Del Resto is fire. Again, produced by Travis. So let's just peek the fucking artistry. Let me talk my shit for like 2 seconds. Imagine being a fucking producer and one of the most talented artists, and you could get one of the top rappers in your own genre with Playboy Cardi, right? And make a fire-ass song. Like, our audio guy, my dude Lex, is over here going crazy. He like, yo, he produced that? Now, mind you, he goes from there to fucking arguably the biggest fucking artist out here with Beyonce right now. Like, you got Adele, you got Taylor Swift, you got Drake, you got a few artists, but when fucking Beyonce come in the door, she's fucking Beyonce. Bro went from fucking Playboy Cardi to Beyonce and Concession. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you understand how big that is as a fucking artist and a producer to produce both tracks at the same time? Man, let's get into this shit, man. This shit's so fire.
Statues in the next room, billions in escrow. Bulletproof the whole thing. Ignore the dress code. Step into the ballroom. So hard to let go. Things that never give life. I can see the echoes.
Riding through the thunder, trying to see the summer.
Echoes that I wait for. It's the echoes
Backing out the rest
that I
of,
wait for.
backing out of that go. Backing through the echoes, breathing through the echoes.
Only echoes I escape for. Only echoes on the return.
Man,
I'm gonna be real. You know Beyonce, like she just dropped Renaissance album. You know it was majority of that music. You know she's a soul artist, R&B artist, but she crossed over into a different lane, like dance, EDM. You know what I mean, more popish. For Travis to embody the lane that she's been in for the past year and a half, and he's on the track that he produced, like. I don't know. I think we really might be underrating what the fuck level Travis is. Like I don't think anybody just ain't getting a Beyonce feature, bro.
and killing it like that.
You know what I'm saying? But you look at the climax of his album, we go from fucking Bon Iver, like we could go from fucking Kanye, Sway Lee. Like Travis is a real bona fide fucking superstar. But when I first heard this song right here, I saw he's going for the fucking moon with this album right here with Utopia. For real, for real.
Yeah, man, this song contains a little piano sample, man, halfway from an artist called Umru. Man, Beyonce, those vocals, I got more goosebumps there.
Yeah, you love Beyonce. You just don't want to admit it, but you do. Because every time you play something.
Can you not like Beyonce?
No, but you love Beyonce's music. I like that you do. That's a good thing because Beyonce's fucking talented. But like to hear her on Utopia spazzing, like when you know how you first hear a song and you like that bridge where she, Travis start rapping and she go in with the harmonies behind them. Like you said, I call fucking chills. I'm like, I brought that shit back like 5 times. And it's such a fitting song because she's in that lane and Travis just parked in the lane, right? Where it just hopped in, merged in there. And that shit,
with her.
Yeah, that shit is dope, yo. That shit is dope to see 2 superstars. You know
Especially their vocals like side by side, like almost on top of each other. It's just like it flows so well.
Yeah, that's sort of like what we seen in class last week. Layering. Huh? Oh nah, we know. Shout out. Hold on. Let's stop in the middle of all of this. If you don't fucking know, it's this guy named fucking Mike Dean, a fucking legend, a fucking living legend. Let's phrase that. Kanye. Let's just start there. Scarface. He did. I think Scarface the Fix album is one of my favorite albums. And Mike Dean did that, mastered and mixed that whole album. If I'm not mistaken, the majority of it. But like fucking Mike Dean is a living legend, and we hear it all through this album, and we hear it consistently with anything that he works on. So we want to give shouts out and praise to Mike Dean, one of the greatest fucking ever in music to do what he's fucking doing. Like, shout out to you, bro.
All right, right after that sweet Beyonce track, we got I Know with a question mark.
Tell me is you still love? It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? I'm telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just the drugs, and I know. I lied to you way before I had you right in some room. Then again, I can be drunk. Baby, I don't wanna sound righteous. I got 20 bitches sucking like bicycles. license. I just any mini money roll the dice since I picked. She ain't even really my type.
I can't help but think this song sounds like a part 2 to Maria, I'm Drunk.
Nah, when you said that earlier, it just makes so much sense. It definitely give you the same vibe. It's
Like,
not
I ain't
the-
even heard the song in a minute, but it just feels
Yeah.
so similar, like they're like a sequel.
Yeah, but I think that's just Travis embodying what his fans love about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just showing his greatness and where he at, and it's gonna always be because, you know, I don't think a lot of people thought he would continue to get bigger and bigger than what he is. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how fast people can skyrocket like that.
yeah,
But this song, man, it starts with that like real chill piano, just like
Yeah.
real high pitch, little dings,
Mhm.
and then it picks up with like some little cowbells, some 808s. Man, the cowbells I'm hearing on this album remind me from the Suicide Boys tracks that were dropping in May.
Facts.
But man,
the sounds on this album, to me, this year, the sounds on this album is a 1-on-1. Like, he has the most sonically best album that I've heard this year so far. Like, I definitely give him that. Like, the music, the beats, the mastering and the mixing of this album is damn near perfect. You know what I'm saying?
big facts, bro. After I Know, we got Utopia Twins.
Twin bitches, twin bitches, twin bitches hopping off a jet ski. Twin bitches. Twin bitches, twin bitches hopping off a jet ski.
Yeah, it's so hard to hide. I'm a dog, nigga. I make a mistake and short. Where I shoot my shot at all these hoes, I fuck my shoulder up. Travis, what if they twins and they Siamese, but they won't fuck us both? Buy what she wanted, suck her toes. I'm trying to make her come. Told her throw it back and put that pussy on me.
Told her sit it on this dick, I took the glizzy on me. And you know this life been busy, man, I'm busy on me. And I come through, throw a pack, she never leave me lonely. Yeah, I can't do no cuddles, can't stay till the morning. She an angel in the streets, a demon undercover. Loud and shorty like I hate her, fuck her like I love her.
I be stunning like my dad, I'm from New Orleans Project. Yeah.
Sitting sideways with a drink while I think. Bitches get cold in the summer, keep a meat. Tell me what you doing for, bet I think. Another nigga do it for before you blink. Highway moving right behind me a fleet. If she get too annoying, find a beach. Twin bitches, twin bitches. Twin bitches hopping off a jet ski.
Twin bitches, twin Drakes, twin Glock, twin jets. Charter planes, I don't ride props, slow stroke. Yeah. Front to back, I been drinking walk, X-rays, CAT scans, nigga ask my op. 10 bad bitches in the studio, they all props. Treat them niggas like rhythmic radio, they all pop. Shoulda got some light.
21.
Hey, yo, 21. I don't care what nobody say, man. That boy a feature killer, bro.
Yeah, bro. 21 stays dropping heat.
Yeah. He's a feature killer. Like, anytime he on something, he gonna let it know.
This says featuring 21 Savage. You better hit play.
Shout out to 21. Shout out to Rob 49 and Travis. That joint right there.
That's hard.
Yeah, Utopia Twins is to me, it's a highlight on this album.
I could tell just from the name of it, that song was about to go stupid.
Yeah, that joint
That's
fire.
like Her Loss. What was the song called? Twin something.
Oh, Treacherous Twins.
Treacherous Twins.
Yeah. That's my favorite song off the album.
That's one of my songs too, yeah.
Him and Drake went loco on that joint right there. Hey, for real. We gonna speak about it.
Damn, I just realized that 21 and Drake on the twin tracks twice.
It's crazy, right? It's crazy. All right, y'all, let's get it. The next one we're going to get into is Circus Maximus.
This is a deep one.
Yeah, this joint is fire. Like, the sample that we found from this one is really crazy, but, like...
Trav was making a whole, like, short film called Circus Maximus. It's not out yet, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not, but it's just like he took from what we read, because there's not a lot of audio to it yet, but what we read about it is, like, he took sound from the movie, you know what I'm saying, and put it in a joint with him in the weekend, so... I'm
He's
curious.
got Noah Goldstein on the production on this one, as well as the next one. As well.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like Trav is in a different bag artistic wise. I don't know if I can compare his bag artistic wise to any other artist in his lane. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
A lot of them might have big hits. You know, Uzi has star power and all that shit. Like, you know, A$AP Rocky got Rihanna. But, like, Travis is a fucking real creator, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts. He's hungry all the time.
Yeah, so, you know, let's tap in.
Circus Maximus. Here we go.
Unreal, what is this?
The Sway Lee intro.
Gave me strength. Are these the front row seats you wanted? We'll have our final moment.
song's got a lot of build up to it, man.
It's a lot of build up. It to me is just from an engineer standpoint, sound wise, the sound of his production and the sound of the mixing within that production is fucking elite, man. It's really elite. But you know what Sway Lee is reminding me of on this album?
Ooh.
Kendrick's last album. Remember how Kodak Black was the narrator for?
You know, I actually heard that. You know, if instead of Kodak, you know, he might have used X if X was still here.
I can see that. I could definitely see that. That would
Because
have been
Kodak
fire.
do be a little bit goofy sometimes.
Yeah, he do,
But I think he fit that role well.
Nah, Kodak fitted that shit. Like, for Kendrick to have Kodak Black narrating that album, I can understand another Kendrick album, but that album specifically, because that album was deep as fuck.
Yeah.
So for him to have Kodak narrating through that album gave it the perfect balance of.
Kodak do got that voice when he be like talking about like that deep shit though. Like,
the Florida Jit, man. He is who he is, man, for sure. But I like that Sway Lee where he inserts Sway Lee on these
yeah,
albums.
he's got him like 3 or 4 tracks at least. But
and it sound fire every time he put them on there too. So that's dope. Shout out to Sway Lee.
after Circus Maximus is that track Parasol. It's also got that Noah Goldstein on it.
Yeah, Parasol is fire.
Yeah, Parasol's got a Young Lean, and it's also got some Dave Chappelle. I think it's right here at the beginning. Let me hear it.
I stand tall.
That's Dave.
I fall.
That's the Dave Bixby.
I get up. I fall. I get up. I fall. But I get up. I stand tall. I stand tall.
Riding parasail, rolling through the grass, shaded under the trees, looking through a glass, watching by the bushes, waiting on a breeze. You is all I need. Water moving fast, watching memories, trying to make it last.
Flying through the bush, flying through the bush. Way we gon' rock, way we gon' take a swole. We gon' swole, we gon' ride clean. We gon' shake out the mother line. We gon' live, we gon' rock show. We gon' pop.
Man, Trav really doing something with these
Man.
slow songs.
I just think the ride he's taking us on, when Utopia.
It's really a roller coaster. of
Nah, this
emotions.
shit is like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, we liked this album beforehand, but like now that we like dissecting this shit, like
Enjoying it that much more.
yeah, I kind of love it from the aspect of him being a fucking artist and doing the production as well on this album. The majority of it, like this shit is fire. Like Trav is in his real bag. But let's get into the sample of this.
Yeah, man, that's 1969. That's that drug song by Dave Bixby.
Listen, kids, say no to drugs, okay? Let's go.
Life used to be good. Now look what I've done. I've ruined my temple with drugs. My mind is stunned.
Y'all gotta tap into that song.
Hey, listen, man, that's probably one of the greatest songs I've ever bumped into. I'm glad I found that song. Like, that song is fucking perfect, man.
I'm putting this on the aux when I leave here.
Nah, that shit is that's a perfect song, bro. Like, for real. Yeah, the next one we gonna get into, man.
Schizo.
Shout out to Jeffrey, man.
Take your meds today.
I took my meds today, man. I took my meds, man. I was fucking with Dave Bixby, man. You know what I mean? But nah, like, real shit, I don't think Travis and Thug have ever missed on a song neither.
Man, that's tough to do.
Like, we could go, pick up the phone, baby. Ooh. like I just feel like anytime, what's the shit with Drake and Thug and fucking Travis off Thug last album, Bubbly.
Okay.
Yeah, like they never miss. Like Trav and Thug, like I miss Young Thug. I could go on
Free
for
Thug.
hours about Thug. Free Jeffrey, man. You know.
Man, this song has got a real fitting name, Schizo. Y'all know what it is. The
Facts.
song's like 3 parts, kind of going into different POVs.
I think this the title is perfect because the song transitions into so many different transitions.
Yeah, it's like different beat breaks, different stuff he's rapping about or singing about.
Yeah. This is one one of the highlights on the album for me personally, for
It's
sure.
another Boy Wonder track, Johan Sweet, Nick Dean.
Damn, I ain't even fucking realize Boy Wonder did this joint, but it makes
He's
sense.
on a couple. He had a
This
couple
joint
tracks
fire.
on here.
Yeah, Boy Wonder's elite, bro. Like whenever you get time, just go down his catalog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Boy Wonder's really an elite producer. You know what I'm saying? He gave Freddie Gibbs one of my favorite gems. Like, I fuck with Boy Wonder for real.
Hell yeah. Let's tap into the Schizo for a minute.
Yes, sir.
That string is crazy. There's the cowbells.
Big me, I move at night when they really can't see me. I ran it back last time, but it ain't last time. I got so much around the house, I had to hide mine. Throw it all before I hit the door. She dropped them at the clothes off. I thought it was a setup, watching I can doze off. The doors out the kennel, watching with the scope off. With the heat talk, watching burn your soul off. I took them out of office, now they work for me now. I took her out the background, she played the lead now. Put her in the back, gate to hold the trees down. Trying to tell you what I need, somebody do that there. Late at night and hungry, ratchet, can you do that there? Way out when I'm on road, just in to do that there. Told ya I'ma be right back as long as. Told ya I'ma be right back as long as do that there, do that there. Way I went up, do that there. Late at night and hungry, ratchet, can you do that there? Told ya I'ma be right back as long as do that there. Be me, I move at night when they really can't see me. I ran it back last time, but it ain't last time. I got so much around the house, I had to hide mine. Bling, bling, I get a rush every time I see some diamonds. She get it up, she gon' bounce it like a trampoline. Keep up with swag, she be fresher than a mannequin. All type of bags in the closet like she married me. Married me, oh, so pettifully. Keep it right there with my post go. I been jumping out the gym with no joints on. She been all above the rim on her torso. Princess cuts, diamonds, I got plenty. Lift it up, head out like linen. Rolls Royce, big old truck, I'm in it. Bouncing around like he won't smoke, I'm a chillin' it. Tall hair long, she just nigga. And she tryna rage in the bedroom. And she got a rollie on her leg too. And it's plain gold, it's a spade too. Coco Chanel for reals on her toe.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like, Thug is missed, man. Like, just music-wise. Fuck I know his family miss him, his kids miss him, and all that shit, you know. But his musical presence, like, when you hear him, you know how fucking much he's missed. And, like, hearing him on Trav shit is just... Because that joint with him and Trav got on Thug, got him on Business is Fire. But let's get into the sample of where this come from, too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little bit more. One of those obscure samples comes from a pack. It's called Pot of Gold by an artist called Nami Ondas. I'm not...
See.
Beautiful, man.
No cap, besides Dave Bixby's Drug Song, that's the best sample on that album right here. That joint right there, like, I could listen to that joint all the time. And like,
I'm real chill.
Yeah, I'm about to dig my research on the group that made that, because if they making shit like that, I can only imagine the other shit they got in the tuck. So I got some homework to do for sure.
Next track is called Lost Forever. Man, this one caught me a little off guard, you know. I like sometimes I like when these albums come out and they have like the hidden features or whatever, because they just catch me by surprise, man. West Side Gun hopped on this one and I was like, boo, 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 boo,
Yeah, my boy love West Side.
Westside got some nasty features too, man.
West Side feature, but him and Travis, like, they got chemistry. Him and, like, when
Even
West
James
Side.
Blake too.
But
Don't even get me started. He said.
listen, man, if
James
y'all don't
Blake.
know who James Blake is,
Angelic vocals.
bro, his own catalog is fire. Don't get me wrong, but James Blake.
The way he's placed on this album.
Yeah, but James Blake influence in hip hop, period. Like, if you do the research of the songs that he's involved with,
I've
that
been
he
seeing his
sampled,
name a lot recently.
like James Blake is really, really out there, and he's a talented ass guy from overseas. He's talented as fuck. Like, I listen to his music by itself, but yeah, he's tapped into this hip hop shit, and I love that artist, fire ass artist. They go get him and put him in shit because he's fucking talented as fuck. So shout out to James Blake. Shout out to West Side Gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this song's produced by Travis, produced by James Blake, and then we also got Don Maker and your boy, The Alchemist.
Damn, it's only fitting though. West Side Gun, Alchemist, and James Blake.
You know they kind of gotta go together. West Side and Alchemist.
But listen to the 4 creators though. You got Alk, you got fucking Travis, you got West Side Gun, and you got James Blake.
That's just like a whole melting pot,
bro. Think of the creative space of those 4 people, like
the vibe of that studio session.
Yeah,
type.
bro. You gotta fucking imagine how. Like, that's like what you call essence in a room.
That's
like,
the type of shit that I want to see BTS for when you got so many different people collaborating like that.
Fact. It's like that shit we watched when the shit was Paul McCartney. It was my man from Nirvana. Remember the video we watched? Yeah. And all of them was just coming up with songs back to back
Studio
to back.
City?
Yeah, facts.
Studio
like the Studio
City,
City
man, that's some
documentary.
crazy shit our teachers put us on.
Yeah, that Studio City documentary, like, you know. So just imagine when you got 4 creatives like that. So shout out to all of them. This song is fire. Let's get into it.
Lost Forever.
Have you ever been lost? Have you ever been lost? Forever.
Lost on islands, driven in boat cars. Just bring your girl, feel like she both ours. Young black nigga worked at the oceans. So how we here, trapped on the ocean. About to go up a level of disrespectful. I'm just one chain away from going heavy metal. I'm just one angel away from blocking out the devil. Just one mountain away from meeting all my rebels. Too much power, too many hours. All in a day I sent the flowers. Ain't talking roses, I'm talking milder. Asked if she ha, I wouldn't doubt it. Took her through the hills at noon, she felt the... Baby girl thinks she Honolulu. Don't you know you in the Afalu? How many chickens fit in the coop? Wonderful, she don't want to live. She jump up, bounce back like trampoline.
Hey yo, whip the cocaine to the pop bus. You was on the porch, I was locked up.
This is where I went crazy, man.
Back truck with the Maxwell. Think a nigga shot something. Put it to your face, watch the motherfucker blow. They told a different color face on the road. Sitting on his head, he be dead by the morning. I can get 30 for the stove. Dior trench shit, head to the flow. Dior goggles, I ain't playing with your rose. Out on South Beach with the pose in the rose.
Man, that's nasty, bro.
Nah, that's probably. I put that feature not as song wise and everything, but just how it sounds, the cohesiveness. That's right up there with that Beyonce.
That's like
feature.
one of the top 3 features on the album. That shit goes hard.
West Side Gun went fire on that joint, and I hear Alchemist all through that shit. Like I hear Travis, but I bet you that first part when we do our research, that first part was Al.
Oh, that sounds.
But I won't even doubt if Al's on the second part. But I hear Travis more on the second part of that beat. But that shit is fire. That song is fucking crack. Like the more and more we get into the details of this album, the elements of this album, like this shit is really, really fire.
I'm peep this sample though. Don't Be So Nice.
By
Chuck Senrick.
Shout out to Chuck Senrick because this sample is illy, boy.
1977, man.
Word.
Here we go.
Have you ever been lost in a friend's eye? Have you ever been tossed by the wayside in an old friend's mind? But don't be.
Man, I I just know Al took that, slowed it down,
Yeah,
and went crazy.
It went crazy. That shit got Alchemist written off fucking over it. Like that shit is fire. I'm about to go down in his catalog too, cause I'm like, it's motherfuckers you never hear of. Then when you catch wind of them, you're like, all right, let me start doing research more on this motherfucker, cause that shit is fire. Like that's
bro.
fire.
First time I was listening to the album, I thought that was my favorite song, but that was until the next song came on. Love.
This shit fire.
More sirens.
I get it, love, they love me long time. I get it, love, they love me long time. I get it, love, they love me long time. I get it, love, they love me long time. Y'all feel like that? Y'all feel like that? They give me love, they love the sky. They love how to diss rock, they love in the jock. No Wi-Fi, we got spot and connect to the block.
Man, between the instrumental and the vocals on this one, I feel like it would fit so well on Kids See Ghosts. I'm still, to this day, upset about Kanye and Cudi's beef.
Yeah.
But here they are on the same album again. This sounds like it could be a Kanye produced track.
That's like an 808ish Kanye right there. Yeah,
but Cudi hops on at the end. He does his thing. I really like this song.
Yeah, I love every song on this album. I think it's arranged properly. I don't think he grouped a bunch of songs together that sounded like each song. The next song is just totally different.
Yeah.
So it embodies.
Some of them kind of flow together, like a couple sad
nah,
songs.
They flow together, but I just feel like they not the same type of song.
Yeah.
Like how he went from Cardi to Beyonce, how he went from West Side Gun to Love.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
No, that's true.
Yeah, like it's just and it
really is all over the place.
And it don't lose its step though.
Nah.
You know how some albums they get like that and they sound like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, it's kind of going too far out of the place. Like they didn't put the track list together the correct way.
But Trav shit sounds cohesive. Like that shit is fire.
Hey, I'm not trying to get my hopes up or nothing, but I think after this album came out, I seen something about Trav and Cudi teasing the Scots again.
Damn, that would be fire. Let's hope so.
That would be nice.
The more music we get from our talented artists, the better the music is. You know what I'm saying? As a whole for the fans.
That's big facts. This one had production from Pharrell on it. Shout out Pharrell. Can't hate a track produced by Pharrell.
Ever.
He don't really miss.
Ever. All right, that was Love. I love that song. Self-explanatory. That song is definitely fire.
Big facts.
Yeah, the next one is Telekinesis, man, featuring the beautiful SZA. Shout out to her.
SZA and Future, bro. You know this song about to get toxic as fuck.
Yeah, facts. But the fact that Travis works well with both of them and merge both of them, like
that's another just out of pocket, very random set of features on one song.
Bro, we are underrating Travis's A&R skills.
Yeah.
At the same time of putting people on these beats, making the right features. So let's get into Telekinesis, one of my favorite songs on here. Let's go.
Used to wanna fucking R&B bitch and that shit happened.
Future off the rip.
Used to wanna be rich and it finally happened. Thought it made me happy. I could've took the pain and I could've went outside. Street stepped and raised me, but I ain't help my daddy. Niggas tryna clone me, run out with my swag. For selling cold, got Chanel on my jack. Shorty give me mop, but the less it don't last. Taking more drugs all alone in a mansion. Walking around tweaking with that yop in my hand. Just another bro code, just preaching for these bands. And I know I'm due for $1 billion advance.
I can see the future, I can see the future. I can see the future, it's looking like we level through the skies. I can't wait to live in glory and eternal lasting love. Won't you take the wheel and I recline and I sit still. Might as well turn up now. He gon' pop up unannounced to the trumpets. Do you like the way it sounds? You know the future of the bounce. So loud, I can hear the crowd so loud. Do you like the way it sounds? Hey, I can hear the crowd so loud. I can hear the crowd so loud. I can see the future.
And some crazy shit too.
Nah, that shit is fire. Like Travis sounds on this album, and if you go track for track and just sit with the sounds of this album, yeah, like he gets busy. He gets busy.
Yeah, we're moving into that outro track now. Till further notice. Once again, we got 21. Once again, we got James Blake together now.
Hey, yo, listen, man. Shout out to Travis, bro. Like, you fucking play Sway Lee, James Blake, and Beyonce, fucking West Side Gun, 21 Savage, motherfucking
Drake.
Future, SZA, Drake. Bro, you just didn't place them on the album or any song. Like, you sat with this shit to place them.
Everything was calculated.
Like, this shit is like, you know, you fucking get a pot of gumbo and the shit need the right seasoning and the right shit to spice it up on the side. Bro, you made the perfect fucking pot of gumbo, bro. As a fucking engineer listening to this fucking album, bro, you did perfect shit. And I salute you. I salute Sycamore. I salute all the fucking great shit y'all doing. Travis, you in a fucking deep bag, bro. And you easily, to me, have the fucking best album this year so far, bro. And keep doing your fucking thing, bro.
I love whenever music gets referenced as gumbo because all I can think about is that Nudie album from earlier this year.
Ooh, yeah, Nudie shit was fire.
Oh, imagine if we got some Nudie on this album, bro.
Yeah.
Travis and Nudie, do they have a track together?
I won't be surprised. I think they might have one. If they don't have one, I think they may have one. I don't want to speak out of context, but I think they may.
But this track was also produced by James Blake and Metro Boom, and I think that's the only track we see from Metro on this album.
Fucking Metro. So listen to this shit. You got fucking Metro, 21, Travis, and fucking James Blake, bro.
Till further notice.
Let's fucking go.
Where will you go now that you're done with?
You hear that James Blake, though?
Where will you go now that you're done with me? I don't blame you. You should be done with me. I don't blame you. You should be done. Why won't you even talk about it, or even hear about it, or even hear about it? Metro! Like the covers that come off in the heat. We don't have to lie. We don't have to lie right here. And it's alright. I should have waited somehow. I shouldn't have pushed so hard. I always push too hard. And now it's just a blackout. And now it's just a blackout.
Man, the song keeps going for a few minutes, but such a glorious outro.
Hey, listen, man. Just real talk. Just shout out Travis again, man, for giving us this fire-ass album. Like, this shit got better to me as I broke it down and I was able to speak on it. As we are giving the elements of this album to the people, I'm seeing how great this album is because you put a lot of different shit into this album, different flavor into this album, bro. And that shit is appreciated, bro. Thank you very much, Trav, for real.
Before we exit this outro, we got to hit the sample, though. We got DJ Jimmy. Bitches.
Bitches. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
Y'all better hear that.
Fucking classic.
And it's crazy how they made that into the outro.
Bro, that's so fire. But you know what? You know, Trav, Atlanta, Houston, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it comes together
so
at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's only natural, bro. It's only natural and that's a classic. That's a classic joint from back in the day. So it's just fire to hear all the elements embodied in this album, from the dance tracks to the hip hop tracks. And, you know, shout out to Metro Boomin. My opinion, best producer right now besides Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Like, Metro Boomin, you out here, you doing great things, bro. And
just stay grinding.
Yeah, man. You really just talented as fuck, bro. And I love listening to what you're doing. And just keep up your greatness, Metro. Shout out to everybody included on this album, man.
Shout out Trav. Shout out Kanye. Shout out Mike Dean. Shout out Sway Lee.
Right.
Drake, SZA, Future.
Man, like, all of y'all stepped in y'all parts in this album. This shit like a major motion picture film. Like the shit.
No, I don't think it's anywhere near done. We're probably gonna get a short film. We're gonna get some shit in the pyramids.
And then Tribe, if you got a Utopia Deluxe in the bag, like, you know, us as fans ain't hating.
Let's get a B-side. Fuck a couple extra tracks. Get a B-side.
Yeah, definitely. Like, this album is fire. And as I broke it down today, and as me and him was doing our research for this album, we learned the greatness of what Travis Scott is on this album. So we gave you a whole show because we feel like you earned that shit and you so fucking dedicated to your craft that we wanted to give you your fucking props. And, you know, shout out to you, shout out to Sycamore, shout out to the whole Cactus Jack, shout out to everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we appreciate y'all tuning in.
This is it for episode 3. Elemental out.
Elemental out of here. Y'all be cool. Peace.